Hello everybody, today I beat the final boss in Elden Ring and alone, without any help. This is one of the goals that I wanted, and I also wanted to do it in melee because it felt much more challenging. When I tried with bow and arrow, it actually felt it's going to be easier, much easier. So I just got him low and then I decided, no, I'm going to stop. So I stopped, actually let him kill me. And then I went again today trying to beat it with a melee. I knew that if I really want to own the game, feel a great satisfaction, it's something that is very personal, I need to finish it on my own. No help. I know that if I do it, I'm gonna feel absolutely out of this world. And I can tell you that after I beat him, my hand was shaking. Not because I was doing something physical intensive, but because I was so excited actually being to beat him using melee build. Now we're actually using the Blasphemous Blade in two parts. And I can hit from far, and I also use a Mimic here. But the thing is that the second phase, you need to be close to the boss anyway. And when you are close to it, to do this move, is going to attack you differently compared to if you just use, for example, like a bow. So I already had my practice, and I knew what I'm doing. And again, when you practice more, you just know how to evade different things better. And yeah, first stage, of course, piece of cake. Second stage, with melee, it was more challenging for me, but I knew that I need to do it. I need to feel that moment that I know that I finished it myself on my own, because this is just the best finale for the game for me. Of course, I'm going to continue playing, but finish the first playthrough, I knew I had to do it on my own. I knew that if I used, for example, other players in the co-op, it just felt like, for me, it just felt like cheating. I really want to do it myself. Really, it was very, very important, something personal when I play a game like that. So basically, yeah, I did it pretty much a lot. I mean, I tried with different builds, by the way, but eventually I always came to the point where I really wanted to finish it with the build that I actually started playing with. And this is a melee build with Faith. Although you can see here, I'm not using any magic, just a melee weapon throughout. And actually activated the arc, the remembrance, only after I realized that I'm close to actually beating it. I decided to get a bit of, activated. But other than that, I didn't know if I'm going to beat it or not. But I knew I'm very, very close to do it. It actually, at the end, you're going to see it. It actually was amazing. You're going to see it in a moment. So as you can see, all I need to do is just evade his attacks with the melee. You see, I need to be close, but not too close. And the reason for that is because I want to see his moves. If I'm too close, it's very hard to see his moves. So if I'm attacking for a bit far, I can actually see what he's doing, so I can actually prepare. And that's the reason I decided to use slightly more range attack than a regular attack. Of course, there are some attacks that are very, very devastating, and I always kind of assess. You see, my Mimic is still with me. He's getting, by the way, by the way, I learned how to dodge. Sometimes I misdo it, but most of the time, yeah, you see, I'm using it a bit range, so I can see what is he doing. I also try to close on him pretty fast. But the Mimic will die, of course, at some point. I need to do it without the Mimic. Now the thing is that it's very predictable boss in terms of attacks. It's very predictable, but I need to see what it does. So that's why I use a bit of range, you see? So I can actually see where he moves and the upcoming attacks, so I can actually get used to it, and learn how to dodge it well, basically. But the thing is just rinse and repeat. If you learn to do it in the first minute, you'll be able to do it to just sort of fight. Here I'm activating it just for the extra, because I felt like, alright, yeah, I'm just going to do it. I knew I'm going to do it here. He got me here. First thing I think about, of course, just healing, not take any chance. I have plenty of flasks. I didn't even use my other item that I had. It's kind of funny. I mean, just looking at it now, I don't understand why I didn't use it. Kind of funny. Yeah, Mimic is out. So now I need to do it by myself. Mimic was tanking the boss, of course. Yeah, I actually didn't use the flask. Yeah, alright. But again, most of the moves I know how to dodge. Of course, not everything is perfect as I hope to. Sometimes you miss things. But again, most of the time I do it right, and sometimes you need just a good round. Don't be excellent to in order to finish it. Pretty low. Of course, I need to be aggressive. If I'm too defensive, I won't be able to put those hits. So I need to close distance. I'm going to do it melee, of course. See, I can hit him a bit from far. So I can see his moves. This was a bit too far. And that's it. I know that here I'm going to go all in. But you're going to see that at the end, I died, but I didn't care. I knew that I'm going to finish him. It's going to be over. So either I just run and risk it, or just go for the finish. And you see he's already doing his attacks. I know I'm going to hit it. I'm just going to finish him, and that's it. He's out. Because when you finish it, it doesn't really matter. So that's it. Boss is done. Defeated. So that's it. Finish it. I was so excited. My hand was shaking like crazy because I really wanted it to finish it with melee, and I really wanted to do it on my own because for me, like, this is the best ending for the game. Of course, there's a second playthrough which I'm going to do as well, and I'm going to continue playing because the game is just so much fun. I don't want to leave the world, and I'm sure there are plenty to discover that I haven't discovered yet. So this is how I done it. All right, I done it with Blasphemous Blade, and yeah, things that actually protect against holy damage. Yeah, that's about it. Boss is done. There's no words that can describe how I felt when I finished it. There's no words. No words can describe. This is just the perfect ending. And I really wanted to do it myself. And I was so happy that I was able to do it. And of course, from that point on, I'm going to play with trying other builds and other stuff, trying to continue finding out other things that I haven't discovered. But yeah, I start and finish the game, everything on my own, and felt great actually doing it. Felt amazing. It felt amazing. So I definitely can understand players who were able to beat the game finally after trying. Those, especially those who have lots of difficulties trying to get there, and especially the last boss fight. So yeah, it feels amazing, and that's the most important thing, how it feels actually finishing the game. But again, I will continue, I'll share more. Now it's time for more builds, interesting builds, and probably going to do more co-op, now, because I really want to play with others. But again, all the entire playthrough was on my own. For some time I just try it out, some PvP, but just to try it out. But now I'm probably going to play more after I finish everything by myself. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this one. More coming. Tell me if you finished the game yourself, which build you use. I'm really interested to know how you felt actually after finishing the game. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Our seed will look back upon us and recall